Okay, next thing we're going to do is increasing or decreasing using percentages. So first of all, increase means to add on. Decrease is the opposite. It means to take away. So if you were increasing £60 by £4, that would be 60 add 4, £64. Because it says increase, you add on the extra amount. If you are decreasing, say decreasing £90 by £7, that's 90 take away £7 and you would have £83. So important to know the difference between the two words before we begin. So how do we use percentages with this kind of question? For example, increase £80 by 20%. The first thing you have to do is work out how much is 20% of £80 because that is what you're going to add on. So remember how to do this, change to a decimal and multiply. So 0.20 times 80 is £16. So remember we are increasing £80 by £16. So that's 80 add 16, £96 is the answer. And we add it because it is an increase. If we were having a decrease question, decrease £60 by 3%. So we need to work out what is 3% of £60 first of all. So 3% of 60, remember to write 0.03 times 60, and that will give you 1.8 on the calculator. This is money, so you wouldn't just write 1.8, you'd write £1.80. This is a decrease question, so we're going to subtract our £1.80. 60, take away £1.80, £58.20 is the answer. So let's do some examples. It's not always money. So increase 700 centimetres by 50%. So we work out what is 50% of 700. And you might just type that into the calculator and you would get 350 centimetres. This is an increase question, which makes you think you're going to add. So you take your 700 that you started with and you add on the 350. 1050 centimetres. Don't forget the unit at the end. Another increase question, increase 4 kilograms by 12%. So you work out 12% of 4. You can probably just leave it as 4 if you want. So 0.12, change that. 0.12 times 4, and that gives you the answer 0.48 kilograms. It's a small amount because 12% is a small amount. This is an increase question, so we take the 4 kilograms and we add on 0.48 and the answer is 4.48 kilograms. Next question, decrease. So we're going to take £30 and decrease it by 35%. A decrease, remember, first of all, you should think this means I'm going to be taking away at the end. So work out the 35% first. 0.35 times 30, sorry about the writing. 0.35 times 30. Now you see you're getting that answer 10.5. Remember this is money. So you initially write 10.5, but you realise that that means £10.50 because it is money. And you need 2 numbers for money, not just 1. So we've worked out how much we are decreasing. So we take the £30 and we subtract the £10.50. And just do that in a calculator if you want to. 30, take away £10.50, £19.50, 19.5. So look what you did, you worked out the 35% of 30, which was £10.50, and you subtracted it from the £30. Decrease 800 millimetres by 9%. So first of all, we want to work out 9% of 800. And you remember your 0.09 times, what was it, 800. 72. So we know how much we are taking away now. We're taking away 72. And we are taking away because it is a decrease. So 800 take away 72. 728 millimetres. So the important thing to remember is read the question. Make sure you know it's either increase or decrease. If it's increase, once you have worked out the percentage amount, you are going to add. If it's decrease, once you've worked out the percentage amount, you're going to take away. Because if you do the opposite thing, you'll get the question wrong. So it's just an extension of what we did at the beginning, working out a percentage of an amount. And once you've worked out the percentage of an amount, you either add it on for increase or take away for decrease.